Here with us to discuss an important resource is Sweetser spokesperson Justin Chenette. Justin, thanks so much for coming in today. So a lot of phone numbers for mental health support. Which one should people call first and foremost if they're in crisis?
Well, it can feel intimidating of where to start. 988 is the number that people should remember. You don't need a Rolodex of all the phone numbers. Remember 988. It's the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's really there to make it easier for people to remember that. And number two, it really does just that. It puts you in touch with a counselor, a trained professional, to not only help you through a mental health crisis, if you're having suicidal thoughts, but also if you just need help processing your emotions. So even if you feel like what you're going through doesn't rise to the level of needing professional support, there is nothing too small to call. Just reach out. 988 is available for you 24/7. It's free, and it connects you with somebody who is there to listen.
And if someone is at home wondering, if they dial 988, what they can expect, what do you tell them? Like, what is going to happen on the other line of that phone?
Absolutely. So you're going to first get a pre-recorded message. There's going to be probably some music that plays, and then you're going to be in touch with that counselor. The counselor is going to introduce themselves, and then they're going to first and foremost make sure that you are safe in the immediate, right? Make sure that you're not going through a crisis situation where you're going to potentially harm yourself or those around you, because if that's the case, you're going to be in touch with local or state resources like Sweetser and other providers that can help you through that. But if it's just a chat that you need, just chatting with somebody to process your emotions, that counselor is going to work with you. And the key is, this is not just dialing 988, it's also texting 988. So that reduces the barrier of accessing the service, because we do see it's a little bit of anxiety inducing for a lot of folks, particularly young people, to pick up the phone and talk to a random stranger. Texting provides another outlet. You can also go to 988lifeline.org and do an online chat. Those are all similar modalities, but the key is you have a variety of options to engage with this service.
And 988 is that shorter number, and I would assume we were kind of talking about reducing the barrier. That might be part of that shorter number. Why? Why is it shorter? Yeah.
Absolutely. Think about this as like the mental health version of 911, right? It's so ingrained in our society and our culture that when there's an emergency, you dial 911 to be in touch with public safety officials. This is the same thing for mental health. You dial 988 to be in touch with somebody who can help you, a professional, to work through any mental health challenges that you're going through, a mental health crisis and suicidal thoughts. So the hope is that more people are going to remember 988. Who's going to remember a long phone number? You ask a random stranger on the street what's their best friend's phone number, they probably couldn't tell you, right? Because it's all in your phone, right? So this is another way. 988, you can text it, you can dial it, and it just reduces the barriers of getting folks the help that they need in the moment. Reach out. Hope and help is available. 988, just remember.
All right, Justin, thank you so much. Important topic and a great resource out there for people. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.